Hi there, I'm going to demonstrate the application of the Southern Region Grid Policy for days 4 through 7. I have a practice GFE open right here and another regular GFE right there. It's just that I'm going to be installing or populating the days 4 through 7 grids, and I don't want to mess up my coworkers. Alright, well, you're going to see me come over here. Now there's going to be different ways to do this. We do plan to have a smart tool available that will be able to perform this population process for you, but for right now, if you just want to just see how to do it, it's pretty easy. You're going to have to scroll over here until you get to day 4, which for us is Saturday, and then go ahead and pull down. I'm going to start here at the max T. It is going to catch that min T in this process, and that's okay. And just go down there to the QPF, and then I'm going to pull this all the way over until I get to day 8 there, and then I'm going to hit populate, copy selected grids from. I'm going to pull down until we get to the Super Blend SR. Now we'll just want to take the latest version of it. Later, eventually, when the Boy Verify corrected grids are available, we'll be going with the Super Blend, but for right now I'm just going to show the Super Blend SR. You go ahead and hit OK, and that populates in all of your grids for you. Now it did catch that min T, and you can just let your partner be aware of that. Then you'll go through and you'll make sure that each one of these grids is okay and is that normal data that looks valid was inserted into the forecast grids. Now you've got a couple processes that you've got to go through here. Now we've just put in the baseline forecast, which, by the way, this day 4 through 7 baseline forecast we're going to do at 6Z and 18Z when we're in standard time, and at 5Z and 17Z when we're in daylight savings time. And this serves as our baseline original forecast. Now we're also going to want to save as we make edits to these grids so that our neighbors can see them in ISC mode. Now I don't have ISC here in GFE practice mode, but I do have it over here in a regular GFE. We'll look at that in a minute. But you'll want to save regularly. You're also going to want to have 12 planet open so that you can coordinate with your neighbors during the collaborative process. And your whole goal is to have the collaboration finished on these by 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. Now, since we have an office in our area that's in a different time zone, which is the Eastern time zone, we'll have to finish coordination with them by 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. Our time. But our remaining offices are in the Central time zone, so we can have a 3 a.m., 3 p.m. deadline for them. Alright, now I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to skip a lot of things. I just want to show you, like, let's just say that I've already gone through and I've looked through these and I've checked in ISC, and they all look okay, and I've finished all my collaboration. Then I would go ahead and save these. And now I'm going to have to go, and I'm going to change this so I can see what I'm doing. Now I've got to go through and run our tools, like maybe a diurnal tool, and go ahead and start like this, and we'd get our hourly temps run all the way out. And this is assuming that we've done our coordination as we needed to be, have completed for our max T and min T. And then I would go, once that's completed, it's chugging away. It's going to give me a little error, and that's okay. I'm going to put this up here. And then I would come back here and I'll interpolate my dew points. I ran part of this a little bit farther than I needed to do that, and that's okay. So I would do that all the way through like that. And I do the other same things with the sky and the winds, and just coordinate and interpolate as needed. Once I'm done with all of that, during this whole process, I am still saving and checking collaboration with 12 Planet. And when someone sends you a chat, you should respond within a few minutes to their request. And again, save so that everyone sees what you've got, your latest work. Now, after I've done all of my grids, then I would check your consistency with your TTD wind or whatever tool you want to use. And then when that's all finished, you would come over here and check your ISC consistency. Now, I've already got this clicked on the ones that you need to check consistency on, and I also have this pulled up over here, which talks about your standard grid links for collaboration, and also highlighted in yellow, those are the ones that you need to coordinate with 12 Planet or verbally. You see that your max MNT, your POP, sky cover, wind, weather, QPF, snow and ice, which isn't that much of an issue for us down here, hopefully, and your significant wave height. So you would come back in here, you would run that, and I've already done that, and I'm going to hit cancel, and you'd see that I had some that were lit up, and then I would go and look and see down here which ones of these I might need to coordinate with, and I would turn on my ISC, get it to line up there, and these are going to be the grids which were out of threshold, out of the collaboration threshold for these various grids. And then I would address these and get into 12 Planet or phone call, whatever works best for you, and coordinate with your neighbors and make sure that you've got all of these resolved. Now, the whole end goal is to come up with a mutually agreeable forecast. Now, there are going to be possibly you may have some stark differences with an office because they've got special weather concerns or something like that, so just take that into consideration. Alright, and then after you've published, or pardon me, not published, but made sure that you've got your ISC coordination finished, you would just come back, go through the process again, just as long as you're still up within that 2 a.m. For our Eastern time zone friends or Central time zone friends here, would just complete all our coordination, consider it an open process until those times have passed, and then once that's done, then you are complete and you are finished with the Southern Region grid policy, and I'll let you go.